The NWO is back in business, my dudes. WWE 2K25 is bringing them back. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, baby. Pow! Right there with Kevin Nash and Diesel, the Outsiders. This is the NWO, the most iconic faction in all of WWE, in all of wrestling, the most iconic movement in all of wrestling. If we have to celebrate one thing and one thing only, that's the NWO, the New World Order, what it stands for, what it is, what it brought, what it done. It was absolutely a game changer in the wrestling world. And if you ever missed it, I'm telling you right now, go back and watch that whole entire era. Now, I know WWE has moved over to Netflix, which is kind of cool because, you know, you can just pay for Netflix and you get all the WWE stuff. But I'm not too sure if they have the whole NWO stuff on there. Hey, you need a bad guy like me, bruh. You need a bad guy like me. Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash, baby. Too sweet. What? Yo, NWO, bro. I'm telling you, please, listen. If this was before your time, you missed out the best era of wrestling, okay? The best. Attitude Era was cool and all, but just go back and see the whole movement of the NWO, please. The way people screwed over different brands, the way WCW took over wrestling at one point. Please just go back and watch it. That is a history lesson, okay? Listen, I'm not one to say don't do... Too sweet, baby. Don't do homework, but guess what, right? You can put your homework on hold for a couple of hours and get to know the knowledge of the NWO. You know why? Because that's Homework 101, wrestling for life, okay? WWE, NWO, and guess what? Yo, what? I put the whole entrance on in this, bro. I put it coming out of the crowd. I literally, look, I got the Titantrons up there, but in this arena, you can't make it come out of the crowd. Bro, you let me down. So there's only Pacific arenas you can do it, where they come out of the crowd. Oh, dude, that's whack, bro. That is whack. I literally made the whole entrance on point for the Shield. I made it on point. Literally, I took my time to make this whole entrance look so cool. And because I use the NWO arena, you can't do it. WWE, this sucks, okay? That sucks, okay? Make sure... Look how cool this looks. I don't give a damn. That just looks cool, bro. No, but seriously, WWE 2K, sort your game out, bro. Because that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Bro, why can't they come out the crowd? How cool it would have been for them to jump over them barricade bars right there. That would have been iconic. That would have been amazing. That would have been phenomenal. Come on, bro. The Shield coming down. Dun, 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 dun. This is another thing as well. If you ever missed the whole era of the Shield, I would definitely say go back and watch that as well. Not as iconic as NWO. I got to put that out there. No, listen, I love the Shield. Right, the Shield, pow, pow. Through them tables, them triple pow, pow, right? I'm telling you right now, listen to me. Listen to me. Shield was absolutely epic in WWE, right? Absolutely phenomenal. But if you thought that was cool, if you saw that, and you saw that, and you thought that was cool, trust me when I tell you, you need to watch this whole era, man. I'm telling you. First of all, please, if you have never even watched the Attitude Era, you need to watch you have to watch it from the start, man. The whole, like, even with the whole Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince chase down and the kidnappings and he took him hostage. Stone Cold Steve Austin took. It does not kidnap. He took him hostage, bro. Right? He literally took Vince in his wheelchair and literally took him hostage, bro. I'm telling you right now, that whole era of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince was absolutely phenomenally amazing, right? That was cool. There was so many things. The Rock bringing SmackDown to everybody. The whole Rock fiasco of how The Rock was baddie at one point. He was with Vince McMahon, bro. And then he became the iconic Rock. Pedigree almost landed there on, is that Kevin Nash? Yeah, man, it was, bro. You have to go back and watch Attitude Era. There's going to be a lot of superstars you don't know, but that's why I say watch it. Even the whole, who remembers when the Undertaker took, was it Stephanie McMahon, and married her, she was tied up to that thing, man. I remember that, bro. That was dark time. Even the whole Undertaker thing was so epic, bro. I remember when Undertaker and Kane went at it, bro. Them two brothers of destruction, the whole storyline of Undertaker burnt Kane in the house or whatever. Bro, that was iconic, bro. Trust me, you guys miss some very, very cool stuff if you haven't seen it, man. But if you guys are into like going back and watch legendary stuff, first of all, you can go back and watch the proper legendary stuff. It does take a bit of getting used to now, especially the legendary stuff, like the whole like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior. It was a different kind of wrestling. It's not how it is now. It wasn't about high flying, doing fancy moves. It was rough, tough, and ready. It was big men, right? I'm gonna say men because that's how I'm gonna describe them. Man, they were mans, okay? They were real men, okay? WWE now, they're not real men. They're men. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to belittle them, yeah, but they're not men. You know what I'm saying? They're rough, tough, and ready, man's man. Back in the day, that was a wrestler, okay? A man's man. Rough hands, big giant bodies, whether they took steroids or not. They had fat on them if they needed to get that strength. It wasn't always just about looking all big and trim and getting all cut. Still steroid use, but damn, man, it's a whole. They weren't pretty boys. They had some pretty boys in there, but it wasn't about pretty boys. It was about being rough, tough, and ready. Like I said, it was a man's world. Okay, a real tough man's world. It wasn't. Look, WWE superstars would not last in that era now. I'm telling you for a fact. Facts, okay? If you took the top wrestlers from today's wrestling brand and you took them back 30 years or 40 years, they would not be able to handle that kind of wrestling. They would get smashed, bro. I'm telling you. Trust me, just go back and watch it. Whole nother level. It was a point of proving wrestling back then. That's why, if anyone ever said the word fake in wrestling, bro, did you not see the reporter that got smacked, bro? He got slapped so hard he ended up suing WWE, and Vince didn't even care. Vince was like, right on, man. I forgot who done it. I was watching that Vince story, and I even forgot who done it, bro. Listen, the reporter was like, oh, it's fake. And the guy, Vince was angry, bro. And there was another wrestler. He didn't give a damn. He just walked up to him and said, say it again. He slapped the heck out of that boy. Who even remembers when Hulk Hogan went on live TV in a talk show, and because the talking guy host, thought wrestling was fake, he told Hulk Hogan to get him in a damn choker guillotine lock. And Hulk Hogan was like, all right, this guy thinks it's fake. I'm gonna choke this guy out. He put him in the guillotine and he yanked him up like this. This guy passed out. He let go of the host, and the guy just dropped and whacked the back of his head so hard it busted it open. He got sued for that as well. Listen, wrestlers back then did not like that word being used, fake. That's why, yeah, if you ever see an old school wrestler, you say that, they get angry, bro. Nowadays, they'd probably be like, no, man, we just don't want to hurt our work colleagues, man. Like, well, we're here to entertain. Bro, I'm telling you, it was a whole different world back then. It was gritty. It was a gritty world, man. And they probably didn't get paid nowhere near as much as they get paid now. But that's kind of how it is. The world's gone up in money a whole different way. But even now, they didn't get paid as much as they did now. You know, wrestlers now are just laughing with how much money they're getting. Like, Reigns is probably getting like 20 mil a year. Actually, probably way more than that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, anyway, we're not talking about money. We're talking about how cool the Attitude Day eras and the Legend eras were, and they were very cool. They were very cool, man. Like I said, if you ever did miss any of that legendary stuff, I know you can go back on Netflix and watch that stuff, so check it out. If you don't want to, you want to cut to. I don't know if Netflix has got the whole WCW, NWO era thing. If they haven't, I know for facts that YouTube has got it on there. I know, man. You just go and watch it. Even if you just watch highlight bits here and there, you'll get hooked. I'm telling you right now, just watch it. You will get hooked. The way Hogan screwed WWE and left to go WCW, listen, the world was in damn shock. Drive-by! We just saw the iconic Roman Reigns drive-by move, bro. Who is winning right now? Oh, damn. The Shield is wrecking NWO. The Shield is wrecking NWO, like on a different level. Not gonna lie, every time we bring the Shield into WWE 2K, oh, here we go. No! Bro, I can't believe that. I know he didn't dirty deeds him, but that is a shenanigan move right there. Bro, he was about to get that jackknife powerbomb right there, but the number game. See, look, the number game. The kendo stick got beaten so hard on Hulk Hogan's back, he didn't give a damn, bro. Skin of steel, bro. Skin of steel. Oh, man, wow, man. I know we have been doing a lot of Hogan stuff, man. Oh, he just busted him open. As soon as I said that, he just busted him open. Are we going to see Dirty Deeds? Are we going to see Dirty Deeds? If you guys missed it, we're actually doing a universe mode with Hollywood Hogan and NWO and stuff. If you guys haven't missed it, go back and check that out, man. I know you guys want to see more episodes. I'm going to do that. I was going to do one episode, but then I got a few power bombs. I got a few comments saying continue it, so I'm going to continue it, seeing what it says for you guys, see if you enjoy it, man. We are having it's kind of crazy because at the moment we had a rivalry with Hollywood Hogan and Roman Reigns. Well, check this out. First of all, NWO is backing up Hulk Hogan and the Bloodline is backing up Roman Reigns. It's getting pretty epic, man. Jimmy came out and saved Roman Reigns from getting a chair beating from Hollywood Hogan. And in the first ever match in that, if you did miss it, yeah, listen, it was only because of Eric Bischoff that Hogan even won. He literally distracted the referee enough for Hogan to get the low blow and into the leg drop to get the win. It was freaking amazing. One of the best matches I've actually ever seen on this game. I was controlling Hulk Hogan, obviously, because when I do universe mode, I don't do none of that shenanigan AI stuff. I make sure I'm controlling them, man, because I want to make sure I know what's going down in universe mode. Yo, the strength of Reigns. Pretty boy Reigns, not gonna lie, man. Reigns in the Shield was a pretty boy. That's what I'm trying to say. Reigns would never be able to last in WWE wrestling back in the day with the likes of Andre the Giant, right? No, it was not happening, man. The Macho Man Randy Savage, it wasn't happening, right? Trust me when I tell you, Reigns would have been the pretty boy, bro. He weren't lost. Leg drop. Woo! Hogan's the only one to put points on the board for the NWO. What the heck is going on, bro? What's going on with Kevin Nash and your boy Scott Hall? Like, I don't know what's going on here. They ain't got no points on the board right now. Hogan is literally doing all the work, all the heavy lifting, man. And this ain't cool. Okay, so team effort, damn it. We in the New World Order arena. We didn't even get to see the proper shoot. Please do both your finishing moves right there. How cool that would have been. Both of them doing their finishing. Crucifix powerbomb, jackknife powerbomb, both down. That would have been absolutely phenomenal, man. Electric chair drop. No into the powerbomb. Oh, into a hurricane runner. Damn it, wow. The two biggest guys here literally got smashed. Oh, Hogan again. Oh, Dirty Deeds coming maybe. No. Dean Ambrose. Good to see Dean Ambrose back here again. Not gonna lie, man. I might actually put Dean Ambrose. Yo, Scott Hall finally got a point. Finally, about time, bro. About time he put in the work. About time. But yeah, you can see Shield gets the win. The Shield does get the win. The end of the bad guy in the arena like, get out of my ring, bro. I was a little bit shameful, yeah, that because I used this arena, I couldn't see the Shield's entrance. I set the whole thing up properly, man. We might have to bring them back in. Maybe go into like Raw or SmackDown or whatever. Maybe because you have to be in one of them arenas. But let me know if you do know the reason why or what arenas you have to use them in, man. But all right, guys. Anyway, until then, if you want to see more NWO stuff or even more Shield, comment down below what matches you want to see. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode, my dudes.